Hello, how are you? Today I brought you a recipe for a low-carb chocolate cake that you are going to love for sure. It doesn't have wheat flour or sugar, and it's very quick to make. Perfect for those moments when you feel like having something sweet but want a healthy option. When you want to keep living a healthy lifestyle, controlling your blood sugar, controlling your weight. You're going to love it. The texture turns out great, and I'm even going to make a special topping. Stay until the end because you won't want to miss it. Before we start, I want to ask you, what's your favorite cake flavor? Write it for me down here in the comments. This one is chocolate. So I'm going to start here with the egg. I already have it. I'm going to pierce the yolk to mix it with the white. I'm already mixing the egg. I beat the white and the yolk together with a whisk so it gets really smooth. Remember that the egg gives us protein, healthy fats, choline, vitamin D, several vitamins. It's a super nutritious food. Since the cake is chocolate, of course, I'm going to add cocoa powder here, which is a healthier option than any chocolate drink mix you might use. Cocoa powder is really interesting because it has antioxidants, it's sugar-free, has a lot of fiber. Sometimes people say to me, Patricia, this recipe has so much fiber, where did it come from? It was from the cocoa. Cocoa is wonderful. The only downside of cocoa is that it takes a little longer to dissolve. See here, when we add it, it seems like it's not going to work because we're used to those chocolate drinks, right, with sugar that are soluble. But if you wait a minute, you'll see here how it already starts to blend in well. While we're waiting for the chocolate to mix with the egg here, I want to ask you to like the video. That really helps me out here on the channel, and also to share it with someone you think will enjoy it, who needs a healthy idea. Let's grow this chain of kindness together, because that's what I want here with the channel. Look, it was quick and simple, see? So here I'm going to add natural yogurt. Remember that I have a video here on the channel teaching how to make yogurt from scratch, and I also have a video showing how to choose a good yogurt, okay? I'll leave both of them down below in the description for you. So I'm mixing the yogurt here. I'm also going to add the baking sweetener. I have a really cool video, which I made recently actually, here on the channel, explaining more about the different types of sweeteners and which recipes each type of sweetener is best suited for. That video is really nice. I'll leave it down below in the description. I'm going to add the baking powder here so it turns out really fluffy. I want this cake to be wonderful and fluffy. And to get the right consistency, I'm going to use coconut flour, which is a magic flour. You can see that just a small amount will already give the batter an amazing texture. If you don't have it, or if you want to substitute it, maybe with almond flour, ground peanuts, oat bran, those can be good options. Or if you're not doing low carb and just want a healthier lifestyle, oat flour itself can be a good option. Tell me, what do you use the most? What do you prefer? This batter is amazing. I'm going to put it in this container here, which is lightly greased with coconut oil, and I'll take it to the microwave like I mentioned. It will be ready super quickly, and then I'll make a topping here to complement this delicious treat. Remember that the ingredients, quantities, and nutritional information are always down below in the description, okay? I'm going to even it out, tidy it up a bit, and I'll be right back. The cake is baking in the microwave, and it's really quick, so I have just enough time to make the filling and the topping. Here, I have natural yogurt. Remember that I have a video about it here on the channel, teaching how to prepare it and how to choose a good quality yogurt. Yogurt will provide us with calcium, right? And also protein, which is really interesting. Here, I have another type of sweetener because this one doesn't need to be for cooking, so I'm just using a few drops of stevia. And I'm going to add more cocoa here, the same cocoa I used before. So now, all you have to do is mix everything together until it reaches a smooth consistency. And then, by the time this is ready, the cake will also be ready for us to assemble everything. Look, the cake is ready, it's super fluffy, and it only took a minute and a half to bake. Now I'm going to take the knife and cut it here so we can fill it, because my idea is to add both filling and frosting. So I'm going to start with the filling here, spreading it on this first layer and smoothing it out. And then I like to add it afterward because otherwise if we put it on first and then add the topping, we end up pressing it down, you know? And then the filling squeezes out the sides. So here we can tidy it up, spread it however we want, at whatever height we want, and then we just gently place it on top so it looks really nice. You'll see in a second. Hold on. Look, and now we just place it on top like this. See? So the layers look really beautiful. Look, so I'm going to cut it here so we can see what it looks like inside. This delicious treat that's super fluffy. Make it yourself. You're going to love it. Look at this. How amazing. Look at the layers. Now, so you can see up close how soft it is, how fluffy it is, make it yourself, you're going to love it. Remember to like the video because that really helps me a lot, and to share it with anyone you think will enjoy it, with anyone who needs it. Let's work together to grow this chain of kindness. That's what I want here on the channel. Let's try it. It's delicious, so fluffy. Make it yourself, you're going to love it. The topping goes perfectly with the cake. Give it a try. See you next time. Bye.